Hey everybody, and welcome to another episode of Guy's Comic Life. So, new comic book day, April 10th. This is a big week for books. I honestly could have got a lot more, but budget is budget, but I still got some really cool stuff. So, without further ado, let's just get right into the comics. That's what you're all here for. So, many of you probably are aware that Major X #1 came out last week, and there was a big controversy around the character because Rob Liefeld had always intended that be his first appearance, but he did make a cameo in Spider-Man Deadpool #47, and Rob Liefeld did not want that to happen. They snuck him in this book, and he's pretty mad about that. He actually went on Twitter and made a huge rant saying he would never sign a single copy of this book. I actually have one of these already. Well, had. It skyrocketed on eBay. I took the opportunity to sell that copy, and this one I'm going to hold on to for longevity purposes because I think with the history of Rob Liefeld's characters, they always end up in movie and TV, so I'm going to hang on to this one for a little while. Despite Rob Liefeld and all the controversy surrounding him, he did change the comic book industry, so I do admire him, despite all the criticism. Cult of Carnage #1. So this is new this week. I was a little let down by this issue. Not much happens. The last act of this book is very good. The first 2/3 are just kind of Misty Knight and John Jameson, Man Wolf, in Colorado. That's where the Carnage USA took place. And then at the end, Carnage shows up, and it's weird. Since Carnage is merged with Null, he's basically God. Or he's merged with the Grendel symbiote. So Carnage is God. So I am looking forward to the Absolute Carnage written by Donny Cates in August. That is going to be very cool. So, just going to hunt down everybody that's had a symbiote and kill them, basically. Alright, Amazing Spider-Man 19 Hunted Part 3. I gotta be honest, I'm more of a fan of the standalone HU stories than I am these stories. Don't get me wrong, Nick Spencer's doing an incredible job, but like that last issue with the Gibbon, phenomenal. The Black Cat issue, phenomenal. This is just okay. I don't like that the art keeps changing. I like the book to have more consistency. That's the only flaw I really have. It's just that they keep changing the art. It'll be Otley, then Ramos, and then they'll have some it's like a revolving door of artists with this comic book. But the writing does stay pretty good. So he's just facing off with all his classic villains, and yes, he is still being hunted. I really want to find out who that guy with the bandages is. I really want to know. Like the guy with the bugs in his face and shit. He's like stalking Mary Jane. Alright, so now some DC book. DC won the week. DC killed it, especially with Batman. Holy shit. Okay, best read of the week. And an amazing cover by Jock. The Batman Who Laughs, issue 4. Wow, was this an incredible read, guys. So Scott Snyder, my favorite Batman writer, at it again. Man, it's just... This series is mind-blowing. If you're not on it, get it in trade, do whatever you can to read this. Pick up his first appearance in Teen Titans 12. That book's just going to keep going up and up in price. Batman Who Laughs is sticking around, guys. He's one of the best Batman villains ever, and I'm really happy I live in an era where I can just read all of his stories. So basically, Bruce Wayne is, turning into the Batman Who Laughs, and he's doing whatever he can to stop the Grim Knight, save Jim Gordon, and stop the real Batman Who Laughs before he transcends into madness. Oh, and we get to see what the Batman Who Laughs looks like without his mask at the end of this issue. He reveals himself to Batman, and he looks creepy as shit. Wow. Phenomenal read. And then, Detective Comics 1001. You're not on this? Get on this. Peter Tomasi, one of my favorite DC writers, is killing it on Detective Comics. His last run was great. So yeah, Arkham Knight was from the video games. He's already appeared in comics, but that was his video game counterpart, which was Jason Todd. Spoilers if you haven't played the game, but I'm pretty sure you have if you're watching. So this isn't Jason Todd. This is a whole new Arkham Knight. This is a new character. So this is a first full appearance of the new Arkham Knight, as well as first cover appearance. So yeah, new storyline. So yeah, he's hunting down Batman. All these dead bats like show up in Gotham, like in the zoo and in the Batcave. They all show up dead, and Francine Langstrom turns herself into the Man-Bat and tells Batman to save all the bats. And Arkham Knight like has this like army that's like hunting down Batman. Like they say, burn bright, or something with the sun, like a sun shines in Gotham City. And the cover I liked more, I picked up 2 copies of this book because I knew it was going to be hot, was the David Finch variant cover. I thought this was a beautiful cover, and I had to pick it up. I'm telling you guys, there's a lot of great stories in Batman right now, and the one title, the flagship title, Batman by Tom King, is sucking major dick right now. Pardon my French. Not good at all. It is just, I dropped it. I'm done. I'm done until issue 70. I'm going to start picking it up at 70 again, because that's supposedly the new storyline, which takes, they had a story going at issue 61, and then they stopped that, and then they had this nightmare bullshit. Every issue feels like a standalone, and it doesn't connect with the previous issue, and has nothing to do with the previous issue, and I just feel like it's going nowhere. But this, Detective Comics, amazing. Batman Who Laughs, amazing. Batman Damned, amazing. Everything Batman is great, except for the regular Batman title. It's driving me absolutely crazy, because when Scott Snyder was on Batman, and until issue 25 of the Tom King run, it was good, but he's just gotten so melodramatic and PTSD. He has no idea what he's doing, guys. And I picked up 1 independent book because I love the artist, the cover artist, and I love the writer, Brian Azzarello. This is Faithless, issue 1, the Lee Bermejo variant. There was the explicit variant in the polybag, but it was $1 more. I know it's worth more, but I don't really care about that. I just got this for the story. Really cool story. Very graphic, explicit. Yeah, pretty haunting, actually, the imagery in here. So if you're just down for good art, explicit sex, and Brian Azzarello goodness, go ahead and pick up Faithless issue 1. Well, guys, that does it for 410. Next week is a short week, so probably not going to have a video out for like 2 weeks. I'll do a video when I got more books to show you guys. And as always, thank you for tuning in. If you loved this video, please comment what you got for New Comic Book Day. Like, share, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you see this before anybody else. And as always, take care. Peace out.